Hello, how you doing? I love all y'all. The ladies, I love y'all. The guys, I love y'all. I love the guys, you know what I mean. One love for y'all. You know, I'm not, I don't want to talk about Bugs Bunny, bro. I understand he did a good thing, bro. He did a nice thing, bro. And everything, but y'all want to talk about him? I really don't care, bro. But I'm gonna let you know something, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, Puerto Ricans do a lot of good things, bro. We treat y'all with respect and everything, bro. I mean, you got some of them that's stupid and they want, they do their thing, but y'all do y'all thing too. Y'all be dissing us and someone's be dissing you back. But you say whatever you want, bro. I really don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna tell you is this, bro. And I know this. I'm not trying to disrespect United States of America, and I'm not trying to diss nobody, bro. Cause I'm a nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nobody, bro. And all I'm trying to do for people to know that for them to know that I'm trying to help the United States of America, and the only way I can help the United States of America is by talking to y'all through Facebook or TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something right, and I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm doing the best I can do, bro. I'm not trying to diss Democrat, and I'm not trying to diss Republican, but y'all gotta get it together. Because y'all know United States of America comes first. But it's fucked up and it's messed up that y'all dissing Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Because we're part of the United States of America. You say whatever you want. We're a territory of the United States of America. And the funny thing about it is that the world sees that. All these countries from all over the world are watching this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, bro, they see all the grimy stuff y'all do to Puerto Rico. They see everything bad what y'all do to Puerto Rico. And I'm not trying to diss, bro. I'm not trying to diss nobody. Cause I heard some Jamaican talking shit about Puerto Rico, Haitian, other people from other, like from other places that really don't like Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. You should not diss Puerto Rico, just because they trying to help out the Spanish people too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say nothing bad. I'm not trying to talk tough to you. I'm not trying to say nothing. But y'all grimy, bro. Y'all some grimy people that don't give a fuck about nobody, only yourself, bro. You're thinking about yourself. Because if it was Jamaican music singing Jamaican songs, y'all would have loved it. Because y'all think that all the weed and all the weed is coming from Jamaica or Haitian or no, it comes from India, comes from China. We come from all over, bro. It only comes from Jamaica, bro. You know what I'm saying? It comes from all over, bro. What is it? Y'all kissing their ass because they got diamonds or gold and all that? They got all that. You know what I'm saying? We buy gold. We buy diamonds or we got the money and everything. We don't diss nobody, bro. And you have some Jamaican people talking shit about United States. You got some people from other countries, that they're from Jamaica, but they're, different allies and shit. And they get jealous of us too, bro. Some of them, bro. Stop being racial, bro. Help us too, bro. Don't be fucking, dissing us and shit. And then you got, a lot of people, talking shit. But the whole world sees what y'all do to Puerto Rico, bro. And they see that you disrespecting us and don't really care about us, bro. And y'all work in the government. Some of y'all work in the government, and all that. All you want is help. You want them to help you, but you don't want to help us. You're trying to diss us, but you're trying to destroy us. I bet you, or China would have been part of Puerto Rico. I bet you they would have helped us out. You know what I'm saying? I bet you we would have been allied with another country. You know what I'm saying? We would have been good. But we allies with y'all. We are your alliance. We gotta help you. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all, you think that y'all invincible. That nobody cannot do nothing to y'all. Y'all think y'all, you know what I'm saying? You're not invincible, bro. Just cause y'all got a lot of money or whatever, bro. You're not invincible, bro. We understand. We respect y'all. We try to do good things for y'all and everything. We love the United States. I don't wanna see United States get destroyed. I don't wanna see Puerto Rico get destroyed, or any other country that's part of the United States. I don't wanna see it destroyed, but they see what you're doing. And it's fucked up that y'all don't wanna listen to me, cause I'm poor. I don't get my hair done. I do. I get it done. I wash it. Look, I wash it. I take care of it, even though I don't have to go to the motherfucking salon or barbershop just to fucking please somebody. I don't have to dress well just to please you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that. I'm doing the best I'm doing. I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm trying to let y'all know something, bro. No, but it's fucked up that some of y'all just go right through my page and everything and really don't give a fuck, bro. Right? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to save your life, bro. I'm trying to save your life with some of the things I say. I know I talk about your hygiene and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's true. You have to take care of your hygiene. You get germs. You get a bad infection and everything. And then I talk about sometimes about the drugs. It's true. You cannot be taking poison. Poison is not good for you, bro. The people out there that selling meth and selling all that thing, they don't care about you. They just want the money, but they want you all fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to diss them. I know drug dealers, maybe times are hard and they're trying to make money and they sell drugs and everything, but that's not the way to do it. You got to do it the right way. I'm not trying to diss you, bro. I'm not trying to diss nobody, bro. I'm trying to see if I can open your eyes and let you see what's going on. You got black people racial, you got white people racial. And sometimes you got Puerto Ricans, some of them are racial. Some Puerto Ricans are trying to fix that. We're trying to fix the racial shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of my people, they work, bro. They work. They carry a razor, a ruler. They do all type of work. They do construction. They do handyman work. They do plumbing. They do all type of work. Like electrician. They work. Then the ones that don't got jobs, they trying to do good. They go around, they look for shit, they try to find things in the street, you know what I'm saying, to fix it or try to sell it or it works. Or keep it for themselves so they can have something in their apartment. Some Puerto Ricans, they do that. Some Puerto Ricans don't steal, bro. They don't use drugs, bro. And you got some Puerto Ricans that's using drugs and they're trying to get off that shit. They don't know how. They get confused. They get, the poison really hurts them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, it's fucked up the way you trash us, bro. You got drug dealers that's white. You got drug dealers that's black. You know what I'm saying? Selling poison to your own white people and your own black people. Even to Spanish people, they sell drugs. And Puerto Rican, maybe you got some of them who do the same thing. But everybody's not doing that. People trying to like do good things, bro. Just because I'm poor, I ain't got it like that and everything. You gotta be famous to get attention. You gotta wear a name brand shirt to be, to get attention or wear stuff. I don't wear that. I wear stuff that I could, afford, bro. They sell a shirt for $10. It looks nice. I'm gonna buy it. I know how to, I know how to dress. You know what I'm saying? I know how to match and everything. I can get cheap stuff and look good on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I try my best to look good. I'm not cute and I'm not ugly, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cute and ugly, bro. I do the best I could do, bro. You know? I do the best I could do. I try to chill. You know, I try to stay out of trouble. You know, I try to relax. You know, I get nervous. Sometimes I smoke cigarettes because, I get a little bit nervous. I don't get nervous all the time. Just sometimes, I get frustrated. I get a little nervous and everything. And I smoke a little bit of weed. I don't smoke weed every day. I smoke a little bit of weed once in a while. It helps me relax. It helps me calm down. I try not to drink. I got a real alcoholic problem. I used to drink since I was 9, and I'm trying to stop drinking too. And I get Social Security and everything because I used to work. I earned it. I earned my Social Security. I don't get that much. I get like $900. Then from the $900, they take out $202 every month to pay my insurance. I stay with $720. And with that, I gotta pay for this room. Oh, I don't pay for this room. I go out in the street. Then I gotta go to the mission or try to go to a shelter to find a place to sleep and to take a shower and take a shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm not trying to diss the United States. Democrat, Republicans, they gotta get it together. Whoever be president, even though they're Democrat here or Republicans, they do the same thing. It's like a repeat all the time. And then they hear the United States screaming out and crying that, they need changes in the United States. They need help. They need more affordable places. They gotta find cheaper, like low stuff on food and water. Me. I drink city water. I drink the city water. I drink the water from the sink. It's called city water. You know what I'm saying? I drink the water from the sink. I've been drinking it for a long time. Nothing happened to me. I'm not sick. I'm not dying. Some people say that the water is poison, that it has germs, all that. You know what I'm saying? They go buy water bottles and everything because they don't want to catch a germ or an infection from the sink. Water sink is good. It helps you too, bro. It's not only, you don't have to buy a water bottle all the time. You can buy a water bottle or you're going out, you're going somewhere, put some water in your book bag or in your car, have it in your car. You check the water, you test it out. When you want to filter the water from the sink, you filter it. You know what I'm saying? They just want you to spend money for you to be broke. So they talk shit about, city water, or, the water that you drink from the sink. I'll tell you the truth, bro. Y'all gotta get it together, bro. Everybody, bro. There's gonna be a big shit in the United States. It's gonna be a big problem. And about Puerto Rico, you got people trashing us. It would have been Jamaican music or somebody else's music with their language. Y'all would not say nothing. Look at Cardi B. I'm not trying to diss her. I like Cardi B. She sings in English. You don't think because she grew up with black people. You know what I'm saying? All that. That's why she does that. She's Spanish. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to diss her. I'm just saying, y'all grimy, bro. We rap in English and everything, but y'all don't let us up there in English. Y'all don't let us up there. Y'all don't let us climb up. But if somebody else from another place, y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm just telling you the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else from another country, you help them. You let them get famous and everything. But one of your alliance, you know what I'm saying? Or it was one of your people, from the United States, that's part of the United States, you say fuck you to them. You know what I'm saying? And then you're trying to eliminate Spanish and shit. What's up with Puerto Rico? They're part of your country, bro. They need to come over here. You know what I'm saying? And read stuff in Spanish because they don't know English, some of them. I'm not trying to diss nobody, bro. I'm just letting you know what I mean. Just say whatever you want. Right now I can't work, bro. My leg is bad. I can't stay long standing up. I can't really do things. And I can't read either. It makes things even worse. I'm not trying to diss the United States. I'm just saying you gotta get it together, bro. All of y'all. I really don't care what you say about me, because I'm a nobody. You know, I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to help you for you to, you know what you're doing. You know, you think I don't know that? You think I don't know that some of the people out there, they take my knowledge, they hear what I say, and then they use it for them to say it. You know, it seems to me that you gotta have things, you gotta be famous, or you gotta have a lot of money, you know, for you to listen. And I don't mean about my skin color, because Puerto Ricans, they got black complexion and they got white complexion. And some black people, they like the black complexion. They better deal with a Puerto Rican that has complexion. And the white people, they better deal with somebody that has white complexion. That's what I'm saying. You gotta know how to deal with people from all type of color. Cause we Puerto Ricans come in all colors, bro. I'm not trying to diss you, bro. Y'all wanna talk shit about Bunny? I really don't give a fuck. I like Buzz Bunny. I like the show and everything. Then you want to talk about their women? They were shaking their ass. Like, white girls shaking. Did they shake their ass too when they be up when they go to the stadium? They be shaking their ass and everything. Black girls too, bro. They be over there. They shake their ass. You know what it is? That y'all want everything for yourself. You got black people, you got white people. And then you got the Jamaicans, Jamaica, whatever the fuck, over there. Like they're black. They could get over. They could do what they want. You can do what they want because their skin is black and nobody can say nothing to them. Nobody can say nothing to them, but they can, what I'm saying? But for us, we part of your alliance. We part of Puerto Rican. We get this. We the one that y'all trying to destroy, just us. You don't care about it, Puerto Rican. I understand them Spanish people gotta come here legal. You know what I'm saying? I understand that they gotta come here with green card. But now you got a Puerto Rican right here, telling them that. And I hope a lot of Spanish people that know English translate this shit. Even Puerto Rico, I hope you translate this. You cannot come over here, the wrong way. You gotta come here the right way. Tell that to your people. Tell that to all the people that speak Spanish. So we can stop this problem and this chaos that we're having in Puerto Rico. We love everybody, all y'all Spanish people, bro. Don't try to diss me, bro. Because talking about, look at his hair, or his clothes, or he got that. You know what? I smoke cigarettes. Sometimes I gotta find clips to smoke in the street. I find clips to smoke a cigarette, to smoke cigarettes. When I don't got no money, I can't buy me a pack of cigarettes. Sometimes, I find clips and I smoke them. I take chances too, bro. Don't try to diss Puerto Rico, and don't try to diss me, because I'm the truth. I'm trying to tell you a good thing, and I'm probably not out there, what I'm saying, showing and proving, but at least I'm speaking, and I say a lot of things nice about the United States of America. I say good things. I don't say bad things, and everything. So you could diss me and you can say whatever you want. I really don't care, bro. You want to shoot me, you come over here and shoot me, bro. I really don't care what you want to do, bro. Y'all have a serious problem with Puerto Rico and y'all gotta fix it. Because it's really messed up what you're doing, and the whole world is seeing you. All the people from all around the country is seeing this, and they see my video. And I hope you translate this to your people. Translate and tell them what's going on in the United States of America with Puerto Rico, that they're abusing us. You know what I'm saying? They really don't care about one of their alliance. And even though we don't have weapons, good weapons, we got bow and arrows, bro. But we get down, bro. We're not trying to dish it. And I'm just saying, you have some other white people that I respect and they help Puerto Rico, but you got some that don't really care, bro. They think about their own people, and that goes with the black and the whites, bro. You know, you got in Jamaica, them too. They racial, bro. They don't like us. And the people out there from the island, they say they love us and everything. You know what they love? They love our women's, our Puerto Rican women's. They like to fuck them, you know, and abuse them. Some of them, they abuse them. They dog them out, and they kick them to the curb. That's what they do, bro. I don't really. All right, you say I don't really see black women's going out with Puerto Ricans. No, you see it. I mean, it'd be once in a while. Once in a while, you don't really see black women going out with Puerto Ricans. The guys, they only want the girls, bro. Like mostly all of them. I'm not saying all of them. You know, and other races too. They just want the females, bro. You know, it's like, you know, they hate when a women and a man, Puerto Rican women and the Puerto Rican men stay together. They hate that. They want us to mix us up. They want us to be mixed all the time, bro. They just want us to mix our race. I'm not trying to diss the Spanish people. I'm just letting you know how it is, bro. You know, some of them, they abuse our women's. Some of them people. When you mix your race, when you go with somebody from out of your race, you know, they do that. You know, and everything, bro. So just saying, bro. Some of them take care of them, and some of them don't. Some of them don't really give a fuck about them, bro. So what the fuck you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to diss you, bro. I'm not trying to diss Democrat or Republicans. Democrat is black people, and Republican is really white people. And they fight with each other, bro. Why are you helping the Spanish, the Democrat? Why? Because they could get more money. They could get more stuff. They could get everything because they know y'all love them. And Republicans, they want you to come legal. They want you to come the right way. And you look at it the way you want to look at it. Is, you know, y'all both fucked up. Y'all gotta get it together and think about the United States and think about the people that's part of your alliance. And stop fucking around, bro. Stop taking that money for war, taking that money and have war and all this thing. You know, I'm just saying, like, try to put the brakes on a couple of stuff. Can you put the brakes on it and just chill? And if you don't like this video, it's okay. You know, I love all of y'all. I love white people, I love black people. You know, even my own people I love. And everybody all around the world, bro. I just want you to understand something. Open your eyes, bro. But a lot of white people are just trying to help out, bro. Trying to do shit. And, you know, they're not Democratic. They're not Republicans. And, you know, they're trying to help out, bro. You know, they're trying to do good things for the alliance, bro. You know, and then y'all come around, y'all become presidents and everything. Y'all get presidents up there that don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. They just give a fuck about helping out, doing things wrong, bro. They're talking about they don't know who's the alliance and all that. That's the first thing you gotta learn when you become president. You gotta learn who's all your alliance, who's all your people, bro. You know, what you probably wanna do is take over Puerto Rico, bro. You know, and everything. We're not gonna let you do that, bro. You say whatever you want, bro. I really don't care, bro. You know, I really don't care what you say, bro. I do the best I could do for myself. You know, and I probably don't got women and all that. You know, sometimes I get girls. You know, we fool around and everything. You know, and everything. You know, and you know, I'm not trying to have a relationship right now. I can't afford one. I can't afford a woman, and you know, and I can't afford nothing right now. But you know, I do the best I could do, bro. Just like you, bro. I'm not saying that I smoke seeds. You know, I got bad nerves. I meant to say it that way. You know, I meant to say that. You know, I get a little nervous. You know, and I get frustrated and stuff. So I smoke a cigarette, calm down and everything. I think they call it anxiety. You know, I gotta go to the doctor, go get some anxiety pills or something. But I'm just trying to look out for you, United States of America. I love all of y'all, bro. You know, we in crisis right now, but everybody's in crisis, bro. Everybody's in crisis right now, bro. You know, United States don't got a hardly, you know, that everybody like to take, bro. You know, they do something good is wrong, but they do something bad is good. Y'all gotta find Christ in your heart and have a different way to go. And I'm sorry that this video is long. I'm just letting you know, bro. You know, I'm just saying some of y'all. I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm saying you got good people, you got bad people, bro. That's how it is, bro. Well, for the people from all around the world, I just gotta let you know that when you come to the United States, you gotta come legal. You know, and I hope you don't try to, I hope they don't destroy Puerto Rico. None of that. I hope Puerto Rico, we get out of this thing, bro, and they give us our rights, for them to know that, let us live free in the United States, freely, bro. With respect, y'all give us respect, or we do a lot of good things here, and everything, we don't want no trouble, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You want trouble, we'll give it to you, bro. But we really don't want to, bro. We cool ass people, but we try to, we do the best we could do, bro. Is that right, bro? And you don't want to watch this video, and you jealous and all that, and hating. It's all good, bro. You could hate, bro. And you like this, share this with somebody. I know it's long, but what I'm saying is the truth, bro. The United States gotta be careful what they're doing, because they're doing crazy stuff. They gotta get it together, bro. All of them, bro. You got people in the Democrat Party doing crooked stuff, and then you got people in the Republican side doing crooked stuff, doing bad things, bro. But you gotta clean it up, and put people that really want to do good things for the United States. And this is what I gotta tell Republicans. You gotta respect Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is part of your alliance. That's all I can tell you, and I'm just letting you know, bro. I'm trying to speak to you through Facebook, and Facebook, I got something to tell you. Somebody keeps sending me tickets. I don't like when they send them tickets to my page, bro. I gotta keep taking them out and everything. Can you put a block on that and tickets? I don't like them. They send me pictures of a fat woman and a skinny woman losing weight all the time. They're trying to destroy my page. You know what I'm saying? It's a ticket thing. They keep sending it to my page. Can you please stop? See if you can stop that, or you got a heart, or you don't. It's all right, bro. Tell them to stop sending them tickets to me, bro. They keep sending me tickets, and it's a green thing with a ticket on it, and it goes in my page with a fat woman losing weight, and they send all different ones. They're trying to push my page down. They're trying to for people not to see my page, and that's messed up, bro. They should not do that, bro. But anyway, I love ya. Let's take it easy. Peace to the earth and the world. One love for you. Peace to everybody, and peace to earth. I see you later, Crocodile. One love for you. Love you for life, Doc. Make sure you get something to eat, something to drink. You don't have that, ask somebody, and somebody might give you something to eat or something to drink, or give you some money or change down the way. One love for you, man. I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm just saying it how it is, bro. I'm telling you how it is. Make sure you take care of yourself. One love for you, bro. Peace out. Look now. They took the teeth out. One love for you.